And welcome the dignitaries of SLIIT. Please be seated. Aristotle, the great Greek philosopher, regarded as the father of political science, once said that it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very warm welcome to SLIIT, the pioneer and the largest degree awarding institute in Sri Lanka. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of the year 2023 as the first day of a worthy investment you have made to enrich your life. To start off today's proceedings, I would like to cordially invite Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, to welcome and address the gathering. Professor Lakshman L. Ratnayaka brings more than 48 years of experience to the education industry, and he's a senior professor and the chairman of SLIIT since 2014. He's an emeritus professor in civil engineering at University of Moratuwa. He has served as an adjunct professor at University of Calgary, Canada, and an adjunct associate professor at Utah University, USA. He was the vice chairman of the UGC from 2001 to 2006, the dean of the Faculty of Engineering from 1995 to 2001 at the University of Moratuwa, and the head of the Department of Civil Engineering from 1989 to 1994 in the same university. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka is a past president of the Institute of Engineers, Sri Lanka, a past president of the Chartered Institute of Transport, Sri Lanka, and a past chairman of the Board of Trustees, IESL. Sir, you're cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost. Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Rahula Atalage. Dean Engineering, Professor Samant Tilakasiri. Dean School of Business, Professor Suren Peter. Heads of Departments, Professors, and the Chief Academic Affairs Officer. Parents and dear students, we are all aware that due to the bad weather conditions, many are getting delayed, but however, we have to start these sessions since we have another session at 11:30. So we may get disturbed slightly when other students and parents come into the auditorium. However, we will commence our usual sessions. So, on behalf of the SLIIT family, I wish to warmly welcome all the students and their parents to the SLIIT community or family. SLIIT was established in 1999 primarily to train IT professionals. SLIIT is a not-for-profit, non-state higher education institute, and we have been in business for 24 years. Next year, we'll be celebrating our Silver Jubilee, and the students who are gathered here today will be part of that. So you must be proud to be here, because we are going to have celebration not on 1 or 2 days, but it will be for the entire year, Silver Jubilee year. We will have various activities so that many people will be able to take part in our Silver Jubilee activities. The students who are gathered here today are from the Faculty of Engineering and School of Business. And you must be happy that we have chosen the SLIIT Engineering Faculty and the SLIIT Business School for your higher studies in engineering and business, because SLIIT is one of the topmost faculties of engineering and schools of business. The engineering faculty is fairly established faculty. We have 4 departments: civil, mechanical, electrical and electronic engineering, and materials engineering. And similarly, SLIIT Business Schools also has many departments and specializations. So you must be proud to be admitted to this institute. We hope very soon SLIIT will be elevated to university level. And also, SLIIT is planning to get accreditation from various professional bodies. We have already obtained the IESL, that is the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka, recognition for our civil engineering program, and others are pending. And those who are selected for the civil engineering program must be proud that when you are graduating from SLIIT, you will be a professional engineer at the associate member level, and after a few years you can become a chartered engineer of the ISL. Similarly, the students who are here going to follow the business programs also will perhaps have the opportunity to become accredited by an international organization. I think the Dean and the DVC will explain it in more elaborative way. So we have over 20,000 students in this campus, and this year or this session we are going to have another 3,000 students. So you are in a community where there are 23,000 students studying in these premises with various facilities. Others who will follow me will give you more details about that. We have several campuses. Yesterday we signed an agreement to set up a major campus in Jaffna, where many students from the northern part of Sri Lanka and South India will have access to our programs in the north. So we are expanding, especially in the field of information technology, but also we are expanding into other areas. So you will come to know where we are expanding when you are studying at SLIIT. So you must be happy and proud to be a SLIIT student and finally SLIIT graduate. And also I can tell you, we can assure you that you will be able to complete the degree in 4 years. When we say 4 years, it will be 4 years, not 4.5 years or 4 years and 3 months. For the last 24 years, we have been completing our degrees with various difficulties or challenges we face in the recent past. We had the COVID situation for more than 2 years. We had a financial crisis where there were no gas, no fuel, no power supply, but still SLIIT function as usual using various technologies. So you can be assured, and your parents also can be assured, and we also promise that we'll be able to complete your degree program within 4 years. And finally, let me wish you good luck and have a bright future in years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Professor Nimal Rajpaksha, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, to introduce SLIIT in brief. Professor Nimal Rajpaksha served at 4 Canadian research universities for over 30 years before he joined the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology as the Deputy Vice Chancellor in September 2019. He is an alumnus of the University of Moratuwa. He has served as the head of the Department of Civil Engineering at University of Manitoba and as the head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering at University of British Columbia. Professor Rajpaksha was the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences at Simon Fraser University, Canada, and also served as Vice President, Research and International of Carleton University, Canada. His research interests are in applied mechanics and emerging materials, and his research has been funded by several Canadian and international organizations. He currently serves on the editorial board of 4 international journals. He has served as a reviewer for universities around the world. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Chancellor Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Pro Vice Chancellor Academic Professor Rahul Atalage, Dean of Engineering Professor Samant Tilakasiri, Dean of SLIIT Business School Professor Suren Peter, Associate Deans, Heads of Academic Departments, Chief Academic Affairs Officer, and staff members. Dear new students and parents, on behalf of Professor Lalit Gamage, I extend a very warm welcome to the new students and their parents. We are delighted that you have chosen SLIIT as your place to do your undergraduate degree. We know that you have many choices, but you decided to select SLIIT, and we can guarantee you that you have made the right choice. Now, this is the second intake of 2023. As Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, we have very high demand, and we have taken actually close to 3,000 students. We are also very pleased that our students come from all corners of country. If you look at, we have students from south to north and from east to west. We have students from all different ethnicities. We have students from all different religions. And at SLIIT, we treat all of you equally. And I think that is your presence here from those different backgrounds and different communities make this place very rich. And our goal is to make you successful. So let me start with a little bit of slides here to give you a brief introduction about SLIIT. So, Professor Ratnayaka, as mentioned, is our Chancellor, and he is a distinguished engineer, having served as also the President of Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka, and also as the Vice Chair of the University Grants Commission. Professor SLIIT Gamage is the Vice Chancellor. He is currently overseas, and he is the founder of this institute. And he has been a pioneer of IT industry in Sri Lanka. And he was also the chairman of the Information and Communication Technology Agency, or known as ICTA. And he played a major role in developing the IT industry in Sri Lanka to where it stands today. I am the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor. We have two Pro-Vice Chancellors. Professor Rahula Athalage is the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Academic, and Professor Samantha Telijjagoda is the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Research and International. We have several deans at SLIIT looking after the different faculties. Dr. Nuwan Kodagoda is the Dean of the Faculty of Computing. Professor Suren Peter is the Dean of the Faculty of Business, or we call it as the SLIIT School of Business. And Professor Samant Tilakasiri is the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering. And Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara is the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. And Professor Pradeep Abegunawardana is the Dean of International. And Professor Lalit De Silva is Head of School of Architecture. And Professor Colin Pearis, Dean, Quality Assurance and Academic Development. There are others who will be introduced during the speeches by the deans. We also have several chief officers at SLIIT. Mr. Yasas Mallavarachi is the Chief Academic Affairs Officer and is a very important person for all the students to get to know, because he looks after our registry, examinations, academic rules, and so on. Mr. Udita Gamage is the Chief Student Services Officer. So he is actually looking after all the student services and outreach activities, and you may have actually come across him during your open days and recruitment events which are run by his unit. Mr. Niraj Muthukuda is the Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Chaminda Bandara is the Chief Technology Officer. SLIIT is an institution that is nationally and internationally recognized, and that is why we have a very high demand from students. We are the only non-state university that is ranked by QS Asia, which is one of the most prestigious international ranking of world universities. We are also ranked number 7 in AD Research Ranking, which is another international ranking that focuses purely on research, and we have done very well and ranked actually currently 7th in Sri Lanka. And most of the other universities that are ranked above us actually are universities with medical faculties, but we also have planned to go in that direction in the near future. All our degrees are approved by the Ministry of Education and University Grants Commission. We are also member of 2 of the most prestigious international organizations, Association of Commonwealth Universities, as well as the International Association of Universities. Our degree in IT is recognized by the Institution of Engineering and Technology of UK, and that allows our graduates to become chartered engineers with IET. We also have Computer Society of Sri Lanka accreditation for IT degrees. We are actually a member of the AACSB, which is the most prestigious business program accreditation body in the world. In fact, we are in the process of obtaining AACSB accreditation. We have passed the first 2 stages, and we will be soon actually submitting the relevant documents for the next stage. We are very pleased that our civil engineering degree has been recognized by IESL. So the batches passing out in this year and next year has recognition, and we will be working on the continuation of the recognition for the other batches. As Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, we are also actually working on the recognition of other programs in engineering. Our degree in architecture is recognized by the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects as well as the Royal Institute of British Architects, who have actually given the fully accreditation for the SLIIT architecture programs. This is our mission and vision and mission. I'm not going to read it. You will actually have a better experience of it when you are here as a student. We are also a national organization. We have campuses across the country, and in a way I compare now ourselves to the University of California system, where in the state of California you have many campuses of University of California. Most of them actually, in fact all of them, operate independently. So we are actually developing a similar model with campuses across campus. We have a new campus in Kandy. We are actually in the process of developing a fairly comprehensive campus in Jaffna, and also centers located in other areas of the country. We are very proud of our students, and that is something that SLIIT is always very happy. In fact, last year in the Microsoft Imagine Cup competition, it was SLIIT students that were chosen as the Asian champions. And we were actually one of the 3 teams invited to the Microsoft headquarters in Seattle, USA, to participate in the final competition. This year also, we have 2 teams from SLIIT going into the World Finals of Imagine Cup 2023. Our students are also entrepreneurs. In fact, entrepreneurship is something that we encourage very much. We want our students actually to work for themselves, not to look for jobs from the government, or even to build your own company and create jobs for others. And that is what the country needs. And that is what we want to promote among our students. And we have done very well. We have students who have formed actually very well-known companies like Arimac, Pulse Solutions. These are 2 examples. There are many others. I also want to request you, actually, when you study in the university, yes, academics is the most important thing, but there is a lot of other things that you can participate and develop your skills. There are a lot of activities, whether it is sports, arts, music, volunteer work, community work. There are a lot of opportunities for you, right? So please use these opportunities to the best of your ability so that you can get the best out of what we offer. And I would like to see you here in about 4 years' time as proud graduates of SLIIT to receive your degree. There are a few other things I want to mention. As I mentioned, we are an institution with a proven track record, and we are also an institution with a very high resilience. As our Vice Chairman mentioned, we did not stop for a single day during the pandemic. Our students graduated without any major delays. In fact, that helped all of them to actually get jobs without any problem. In fact, you will see that our graduates within a period of 3 months actually get fully employed. And so we graduated over 5,000 students during the pandemic. And that is because the system we have here. We are not a traditional ivory tower. We are an institution that values time. As our Chancellor mentioned, we don't want to see any disruption in our programs because we have a commitment to you as well as to your parents that you will actually complete your education within the stipulated time, right? And become actually successful graduates and eventually become successful citizens of Sri Lanka. Now, from today onwards, you are also a member of the SLIIT community, and that comes with various responsibilities. So as a member of the SLIIT community, we expect you to respect each other, practice good discipline, dress well, commit to the values of SLIIT, and serve as brand ambassadors of this institute. If you have problems, feel free to come and talk to us. We have the Chief Academic Affairs Officer, Chief Student Services Officer, Deans, and we have on the stage here Mr. Vihan Udwala, who is also actually the President of the Student Interactive Society, and he will be, you will have a chance to meet and work with him when you are a student here. So get the maximum out of what we offer to you and participate in all the extracurricular activities and become a well-rounded person and act professionally and ethically. These are all ingredients of success, and that will make you a well-rounded, successful graduate of SLIIT. So finally, let me wish you a very productive and a successful stay at SLIIT, and I hope to see you in this auditorium in 4 years' time as proud graduates of SLIIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Professor Saman Tilakasiri, the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, to share some insights to the undergraduate study programs delivered at the faculty. Sir, you are cordially invited to the podium.
Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor, and Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, Professor Rahul Atalage, Pro Vice Chancellor, and C officers, and Dean, SLIIT Business School, and Head of Department, and Associate Deans of the faculties, and academic staff, and non-academic staff of SLIIT, and my dear students and parents. So welcome to the Faculty of Engineering. So you are cordially welcome to the Faculty of Engineering, especially to the new entrants to the faculty. So the vision, I will be meeting you again tomorrow morning. So we are starting the orientation program after the inauguration on 18th. So I will be meeting you there as well. So I will be very brief on that, this presentation. So the vision is given there, and mission we have set in the faculty to achieve that vision. So the vision is actually to graduate you with necessary skills to serve the nation and beyond. So to that, we have 5 departments in the faculty. So I will start with Associate Dean of the faculty, Professor Gobiraj Tamaraja, and Head Mechanical Engineering, Professor Migarali Enege, Head Civil Engineering, Professor Ayanta Gomez, Head Materials Engineering, Professor Mudit Karunaratna, and Head Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Dr. Lakmini Malasinghe, and Head Quantity Surveying, Chartered Quantity Surveyor, Tilanka Vijayasinghe. So those are the 5 heads of departments and the associate dean of the faculty. And as the first year students entering the faculty, so you will need the services of the academic affairs, and also these gentlemen and the ladies I introduce to you now. Engineering first year coordinator, Professor Chandana Pereira, and quantity surveying first year coordinator, Ms. Nishanti Gunaratna, and manager administration, Faculty of Engineering, Mrs. Mayanti Sandanayaka. So whenever you have a problem, so you can first meet the instructors of the associated courses. So if you have an academic problem, otherwise if you have any other problem, so we have the counseling services offered by the university and also the medical services offered by the university. So first point of contact is related to academic affairs, academic matters is the relevant instructors, and so you can meet the first year coordinators after that. And so then after that, you can meet the head of departments and the academic, so you can knock at my door and you can speak to me as well. So if there is an administrative problem or administrative issue, so you can meet Ms. Mayanti Sandanayaka, so she is the administrative officer of the faculty. So we have 10 undergraduate programs offered by the faculty. So we carry out research. So we have in groups of 10, of 11, and we have 25 PhD holders in the faculty. So those are full-time employees, and out of them, 13 are professors. So we have 14,400 plus students community, and so we have other academic officers, basically lecturers, 13, so 100 plus lecturers there. So we have the, so to assist them, we have 15 professors from overseas, and so I will be talking about the 10 transfer programs in the slides ahead. So as Chairman and the Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned, so we have the accreditation from the ISL, or for the recognition of ISL for the civil engineering programs. And so other programs are pending, so they have done the evaluation, so the panel has visited, and we are pending the ISL accreditation or recognition on them. So we have the five degree programs offered under these departments. So we have civil engineering BSc, honors in civil engineering, BSc honors in mechanical engineering, BSc honors in materials engineering, BSc engineering honors in electrical and electronics engineering, and BSc engineering honors in mechanical engineering, specializing mechatronics specialization. So in addition to that, we have we have collaborated with the highly ranked university, UK University of Liverpool, John Moores University of UK, and we offer BSc honors in quantity survey, that degree. So in addition to that, we have various pathways. So one of the pathways that we offer is the University of Queensland, Australia. So that is the pathway. So that is a G8 university in Australia. And so we offer a Bachelor of Engineering honors in civil engineering from that university. So that is a 2+2 program. And Bachelor of Engineering honors in electrical engineering, and Bachelors of Engineering honors in mechanical engineering. So in addition to that, so we have 1+3 transfer option available for the mechatronics BSc of engineering honors in mechatronics engineering. So the other transfer option I mentioned earlier, so we have, so our students can complete the second year of their studies and transfer to many of these universities mentioned here. So those are the transfer options. So we have articulation with Australian universities, articulation with UK universities, and articulation with USA universities, and articulation with New Zealand University. So those are the transfer options that, the second year, so they can start their third year from the qualification they obtain from SLIIT. So we have all the lab facilities to conduct the engineering program. So what I have shown here is very few, only very few of the lab facilities. So ours is housed in engineering building and the new academic building. So we have the extensive lab facilities to conduct all our undergraduate program. So as Deputy Vice Chancellor mentioned, we have the SIS, that is the Student Interaction Society. So under that, so we have the Faculty of Engineering Student Community. The president is Anuka Galapitake. So you will be interacting with him during your course of studies. And so we have many honors are brought to our institution by our past students. We have the IMECI honors has been brought to our student, to our institution. And so we have the IQSSL graduate memberships obtained by our students. And so particularly we participated in the bridge competition conducted by the Ministry of the government, actually Ministry of the Highway. So they came out the first winners. So some of the achievements of our students are shown here, but not all. And so the student events, actually the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor briefly mentioned. So those are the student events that conducted by the institutes. And so we have the student events conducted by the faculty is listed in this particular slide. So we have the SLIIT Got Talent. So that is the entirely student event. So that was conducted on 5th of October at Nelumpakuna Ranga Theatre. So we had the RoboFest on 25th of September this year. So we conducted the RoboFest on this stage as well. So we had Gantera in our open air theatre, and we had Bridge Fest. So this year we did not have the Torna, but we have Torna generally. So in general, so we have the SLIIT International Conference of Engineering and Technology conducted every year. So for the second year, we conducted it this year, March, and we will be conducting in June next year. So we will actually invite you to participate in that SLIIT, that is the SLIIT International Conference on Engineering and Technology. So we had the Freshers event, that is Freshers. So you guys actually, you can make presentations. So we have what is called Young Engineering Expo. So we had this year. So you can actually, so that is based on your second year project done on particular subject. And so SLIIT Civil Padura we have. And so the events I have mentioned here, only Kalanetram and Vasanta Modara are the institution events. So that was talked about by the Deputy Vice Chancellor. So our pride is our students' achievement. So these are some few selected. So our faculty is actually only. So we started in 2013 to offer engineering degrees, and QS offered in 2015 and 16. So so we are relatively young faculty. So we are very proud of our achievement of our graduates. So the Randula Senrat Bandara, so she was in Canada. She is in Canada right now and doing her PhD. And Dr. Ahalya Ravendran, so she graduated with a PhD from a prestigious Australian University of Sydney. And Sampath Jayalat is a lecturer at University of Cape Town, South Africa. And Ashan Marambe, so he's an industrial engineer. And Vayodhya Rajakarunanayake, so she is actually working in Sri Lanka. So the Ashan Marambe was working in Japan, Tokyo. And Jayasankar Ranavira is an engineer, industrial engineer working in Canada. And Chamath Devendra is working in UK. And Manuji Marasinghe, she's doing her PhD or reading for her PhD in Australia. And Dr. Charit Senaviratne, he graduated from RMIT, Australia. So our students, so these are only very few I have shown, but so we have all the opportunities given to you. So I would like to see you here in once your degree program is over. So once you graduate, so we will want to see you here. And so I wish you all the best. And with that, I finish off. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Professor Suren Peter, Dean of SLIIT Business School, to share some insights to the undergraduate study programs delivered at the faculty. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Chairman and Chancellor Professor Ratnayaka, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost Professor Dima Rajapaksa, Pro Vice Chancellors, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Directors, colleagues, parents, and my dear students. Let me, on behalf of the entire team at the SLIIT Business School, also warmly welcome you to the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. First of all, let me offer you our heartiest congratulations. You have come through one of the most competitive exams in the region or in the world, that is our local A-levels. And for you to be here means that you have successfully passed that exam. I hope you understand the depth of your achievement, and you are very proud of what you have achieved. So congratulations, and also I hope you have also appreciated the efforts of your parents, your loved ones, your teachers who have helped you to become or to come here to be able to do your degree program. While we congratulated you just now, tomorrow, when you start your new phase of your journey, forget about your previous achievements. You have now to be able to set a new benchmark, new goals, new objectives as you start a very, very important phase of your life and in terms of your career as well. So make sure that you are willing to put in the time and the work in order to build your competencies and skills as you go through the program. Just being here, I believe that you have shown that you have the right attributes that we look for in a graduate. Why do I say that? For you to have chosen SLIIT, I believe that you have gone through an analytical process to decide which university you are going to choose. And I hope that you have looked at some of the important characteristics that we would like the students to look for when they are looking at a university. Number one is the world ranking. Number two, qualified, full-time academic staff. Number three, what is the research output that is coming out of the university in terms of knowledge creation. And number four is the infrastructure facilities. And I believe that you have looked at those key features, and therefore you have picked the SLIIT as your chosen place where you are going to do your higher education. We, on our behalf, in terms of the SLIIT Business School and also in terms of the other faculties, are committed, passionate, and geared to help you on your journey to become the best you can be. And we will be pushing you to broaden your horizons and push your horizons in order to achieve that long-term objective. I just want to mention that you are now adults, and as adults, you have freedom. But with freedom also comes responsibility. Responsibility towards yourself, towards your parents, to your loved ones, to your teachers, and to society and to the nation. And therefore, make sure that you are aware of these responsibilities as you start your new journey in terms of your educational prospects. It's also very, very important to remember that when we are building your skill set, we are not only building your technical skills, but we also want you to become great human beings. And that also you should have sense of professionalism, ethics, and values in order to become a good human being, contributing not only to your family, but to your society, to the nation, and to the world. I will take you through a couple of slides just to outline the programs that we have. The vision and mission statement is there on the screen. I just want to highlight key terms. We are student-centered learning, where the focus is on student-centered versus a teacher-centric traditional method. We also emphasize the importance of technology on decision making, and therefore we are very focused now on trying to build the technological skills in terms of our business graduates. Also, as I mentioned, research is a very, very important part of our pillars in terms of the SLIIT Business School, and that's an agenda that we are driving forward very aggressively as well. In terms of the key attributes, we have 14 different degree programs. I will outline them in the next slide. We have over 2,200 students. We have 45 plus lecturers, out of which we have 14 PhD holders and 9 professors. And on top of that, we also have a complement of senior business leaders, managers, who also are part of our visiting faculty as well. So we have a good mix of in-house expertise, but we also supplement it by getting industry leaders to also come and share their expertise and knowledge as well. We also have close links with many foreign universities. We have very, very close links with a lot of the professional bodies. And also we have now reformulated our research into 6 core groups as well. Some of the key senior management team, 3 of them I would like to introduce. Our Associate Dean, Dr. Mano Valigodapola, Professor Ruan Jayatilaka, who is the Head Information Management, and Dr. Nisha Jayasuri, who is the Head Business Management. Also, Ms. Pubudi Shamila is the Lecturer and Orientation Coordinator, who will work closely with you during this time period. The BBA Honors Program, you have the option of choosing from 8 specializations. At the end, the second semester of the second year, you have the choice to choose Among these 8 specializations, accounting and finance, marketing management, human capital management, business management, business analytics, logistics and supply chain management, MIS, management information systems, and quality management. So as you can see, we have a wide spectrum of offerings that you can choose once you decide what area you want to specialize in. I just want to also touch upon the AACSB logo on the right-hand side. As Professor Rajapaksa and Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, we are now geared, or we are applying to get full accreditation of this world-recognized body, which is for affiliated schools of business. There are no such fully accredited universities in Sri Lanka as yet, but we are one of 3 applicants who are in that process, and hopefully in the near future we will get that accreditation as well, which is worldwide recognized. We also have foreign affiliated degree programs. We have the Liverpool John Moores University program, BBA Honours in Business Administration, where you can do 2+1. You can do it here as well. You also have the option of doing a double degree, where you can get the Liverpool John Moores University degree, and on top of that you can get the SLIIT degree as well. Then we also have a pathway program with the University of Queensland, a Bachelor of Business Management, Bachelor of Commerce, and Bachelor of Economics. And then we have the newly launched Manchester Metropolitan University BSc Honours in Fashion Business and Management, which we believe will be quite attractive for those people who are interested in fashion and business management. We also have a full complement of postgraduate programs, the MBA program, the MPhil program, and also the PhD program. So as you can see, we have the full spectrum of offerings that are traditionally offered from a business school as well. On top of that, we also have many other transfer programs with leading universities across the world: Australia, Canada, UK, France, I believe New Zealand, even the USA as well. So many such possibilities exist where you will be able to, in case you want to pursue that option will also be available. As I mentioned, we also very well connected with the main professional bodies around those specializations, CIMA, CFA, ACCA, Chartered CA, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, Six Sigma Institute, Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, etc., for which you might be able to get waivers or also be able to get student scholarships and also exemptions as well. We also work with most of the leading corporates across the country, the Unilevers, the Hemas, the MASs, Brandix, Nestle, IFS, Virtusa. So we have a very close relationship with all these corporates, and we can use that network in order to help you to achieve your objectives as well. We believe that our graduates should be all-round graduates, not only skilled in the technical areas, but also be very good communicators, be able to work in a team, to take on leadership roles, to work with diverse set of individuals, all right? And therefore, we have a full program of activities on top of what is being offered from the SLIIT in order to encourage and build those skill sets. And we encourage our students to make sure that they take part in many of these activities in order to be able to develop these all-round sets of skills as well. Whether we also have CSR projects like the soft skills program that we run for the schools, the Lanteruma, which is in order to bring out the latent skills of our students in terms of their aesthetic abilities. We have our research conferences, various charity projects, 25 different sports that you might be able to engage in. We have our ICDSB conference, SLIIT Freshers Day, among many other activities that you can be part of. We are proud to say that our students during our short period have reached senior levels in management in some of the top companies in the world. Unilever, whether it is Hitachi, whether it is Jetwing Travels, London Stock Exchange, among others. So this is a small sample of what our students in a few years' time have reached. Your challenge is to look at what others have done before you, look at the benchmark that they have set, and we challenge you to set a new benchmark which is higher than the previous batch. So we challenge every new batch to push that boundary that much higher. And your challenge is to take that baton and make sure you put it at a higher place when the new batch comes in. Once again, congratulations, and on behalf of the team, once again, let me warmly welcome you and wish you the very best and a productive stay here at SLIIT. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Next on the agenda is the address by Mr. Yashas Mallavarachi, the Chief Academic Affairs Officer. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good morning, Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, Professor Rahul Atalage, Pro-Vice Chancellor Academic, the Deans of the Faculties, Associate Deans, Academic Heads of Department, Academic and Administrative Staff of SLIIT, parents and my dear students. So let me also join the previous speakers in welcoming you all to SLIIT. And in my short speech, I'm going to introduce you to some of the important services to all our students. And I will be talking about the SLIIT student support, the counseling unit, the career guidance unit, the sports and extracurricular activities facilities available, the English help desk, the financial support by means of scholarship opportunities, the medical facilities available, and also the shuttle bus service we offer to our students. So let me begin with the student support. We call this the student help desk. Now this is the main platform which you will be using to communicate with us in matters relating to your registrations, your examinations, and also various other questions that you may have relating to your studentship. So to use this service, we have an online portal hosted on support.sliit.lk. So this facility is available online, and I'm sure you have already received your email accounts, and also you will be given instructions as to how to access these services during your orientation program. And if you are unable to use this, access this service for some reason, we also have a student hotline. 754-4910 is our student support hotline, and you can call using this hotline, and our student services representatives will be there to answer your calls as well. And if you want to talk to them in person, we have the student services department located in the level 1 of this main building, and there are student services agents again to talk to you in person. We also have an English help desk, mainly targeting students who have difficulties in the English language. Most of you would have studied in either Sinhala or Tamil in your school days, and transitioning yourself to learn in English medium, for some it may be a challenging task. So we have this facility made available to our students. And this service is also available in the level 2 of this building. And as the deans explained to you, we have academic mentoring from the faculties, the year coordinators, the heads of department, and also your lecturer in charge will be there to advise you in things relating to your study programs. The counseling service is a service made available in situations where you feel like giving up everything. It may be because you have some issue in your personal life, or maybe something related to your studies. And if you feel like, okay, I need someone to talk to and tell my problems to that person, we have the counseling service where we have clinical psychologists available to help you and guide you to come out of these difficult situations. So whenever you have a problem, please visit us, please visit the student services and get an appointment to meet with the student counselors. And for medical concerns, we have the medical center, and our doctor, Dr. Dhananjay Bulatwatta, is there to give you free medical consultation, and also we offer some medicine free of charge to our students. The career guidance unit is there to connect the faculties with the industry. Now, this is an important aspect of your study at SLIIT because we get you the opportunity to engage with the industry. And the career guidance unit will bring down industry professionals to conduct various workshops and seminars where they will come and talk to you about the kind of skills that the industry is looking at and the job opportunities available, and also the importance of developing your soft skills. Those are the skills in addition to your subject knowledge. You need to develop your communication skills, you need to develop your leadership skills, team skills, and so on. So they will be giving you advice during those sessions. The Career Guidance Unit also organizes annual career week. The industry companies from the industry will come and have their stalls here at SLIIT, where you can go and meet with them. And if you possess certain skills that they are looking for, you will be interviewed then and there, and you will have the opportunity to find employment as well. Especially when you go to the 3rd year or the 4th year, then you will be looking out for job opportunities. So this will be a good opportunity again. We have more than 20 different sports. In fact, we have 21 sports now, and we provide all the facilities required to conduct those sports. We have a large playground, a swimming pool, badminton courts, basketball courts, tennis courts, and so on. And we have coaching staff to give you advice. So even if you have not done sports in schools, this will be a great opportunity for you to start something. Because when you go to the industry after your graduation, they will also be asking you about what you have done other than studies. The previous speakers talked about the various events that we have. To organize these events, we have a number of clubs and societies. Now we have the Student Interactive Society. The president of the Student Interactive Society was introduced to you. And also each faculty has a student community. The engineering faculty has the Faculty of Engineering student community. SLIIT Business School has the Business School student community. So all these student communities are there to keep close contact with the staff and the management. So whenever you have concerns, if you are not willing to come individually, you can communicate through these student bodies. And also they organize various events, and there are subject-specific clubs as well. Now, for example, engineering has Engineering Research and Innovation Club. So if you want to get engaged yourself by organizing various events and so on, so you can get engaged with these clubs and societies. So during your orientation program, the student leadership will come and talk to you about these opportunities. We offer a number of scholarships to our students. If you perform exceptionally well in your advanced level examination, we have the A-level top performer scholarship, which is actually a full tuition fee waiver for all 4 years. And we also recognize your achievements in school. If you have done exceptionally well in sports and or any other extracurricular activity in school, you can present those achievements to us, and we will consider you for a scholarship. And as students of SLIIT, representing SLIIT, you can engage in sports and other activities, and that also is considered for scholarships. And we have this semester-based performance scholarship scheme. Each semester, your examination performance will be assessed, and the top 1% of students are given full scholarship to study the next semester. And this scholarship is available every semester. So you have a great opportunity to obtain a scholarship to study your next semester free of charge. And in addition to this, of course, the industry also has come forward and offer scholarships to our students where they give you internship and employment opportunities, and in return, you are given scholarships to study at SLIIT where they pay your tuition fee. Most of the services that we offer are available online. We have the learning management system. We call it the CourseWeb. Now, this is a very important facility for you all. All your course material will be available in the CourseWeb, and also important notices are also published in CourseWeb. So you have to visit this very often. And we have a unique facility called EduScope. This is a platform where your lectures will be recorded and uploaded. If you have missed a lecture, and if you want to listen to that lecture again, or if you wish to go through a lecture that you have already gone to, you can use this facility and view the lecture again. The library also offers a number of e-services, and the student portal, that is where all the information is stored in. When you enroll to SLIIT program, when you apply, you actually created this portal for you. And all your future registrations will be done through this portal. And when you do your exams, your results will be published in this portal as well. The student support online portal I already explained to you. And we have also provided shuttle services coming from a number of popular destinations. We have shuttle buses coming from Kolpiti, Panadura, Jayala, and also Nigambu. So if you are from around that area, you can use this facility. Finally, I would like to mention to you about the student discipline. We expect you to maintain good discipline both within and outside the campus. The SLIIT student rule book is available for you for reference, and this is available online in the learning management platform that I mentioned, the CourseWeb, and you can go through this student rule book and get yourself familiarized with the rules and regulations. And if you have a question, you can always come and talk to us. So with that, I will conclude my presentation, and we will be meeting often during your studentship, and I hope that you will enjoy your stay at SLIIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With that, we come to the close of today's proceedings. Before we conclude, I wish to share the following announcements from the organizers. After this session, you will be guided to the exits for your refreshments. Please produce the refreshments token given to you when obtaining the refreshments. Your orientation program timetable has been emailed to your personal email address and SLIIT email address. Please check the timetable and be present on campus on the given days to start and follow the program. Dear participants and undergraduates of October 2023 intake, remember that every expert once was a beginner. There are no limits to what you can achieve from today onwards. Wish you all the very best, and once again, welcome to SLIIT. Please rise for the national anthem.
Begin.